What?
I heard about this.
What?
Huffington Post. Facebook CEO could pay a whopping more than $1 billion in taxes.
Why?
But no, because I heard recently.
Because he's so rich.
Facebook, they're not paying taxes this year. They don't have to.
Why? What are they classified as?
I don't know, but that's what really pisses me off. And that's what I'm
How
saying.
can they not pay taxes?
I don't know. They probably donate to some people, and I like how that's an easy cop out.
Well, it's a write-off, but you still have to pay some taxes.
No. When you donate largest amount of money to something, you don't have to pay any taxes. That's how they get away with it, because donations get away from giving taxes.
Yeah.
That's how the Roman Catholic Church get away with murder, and the Mormon people get away with Proposition 8.
Well, no.
Donate money as a church.
It's no churches have to pay taxes, or like no religious institutions have to pay taxes.
So 501c3.
That's why the Westboro Baptist Church needs to not be classified as a church, and they need to be classified as a hate group so they can fucking pay taxes, because they are not a religious group. They are a fucking hate group.
You're just mad about their freedom of speech.
You really want to defend the Westboro Baptist Church right now?
I defend freedom of speech. That's what I do. I defend freedom.
Oh my God. There's a difference between freedom and hate groups.
No.
So you think Hitler was expressing his freedom of speech?
It's freedom of speech.
No, it's not.
It is freedom of speech.
No, it's not. Not at all.
Take a shot.
No, that's water. That's
I
not
know.
liquid.
Why don't you fucking slurpity slurp, and then I'll drink my shot, okay?
Oh, you're so cute when you're mad.
Go. I don't understand how people like alcohol.
Because it's wonderful.
It's so bad.
Thank you, monks.
God.
I know.
Created it. I think they were so bored with their lives. Like, we're gonna figure out something to help us.
Ugh.
We're sitting here, fucking.
So bad.
Okay.
While we still have to do yard duty and work.
Grow fucking tomatoes.
Monks are so hardcore.
They are hardcore.
I don't even understand it.
That doesn't surprise
nuns,
me.
I don't even know.
And they're like, and if I have to smell like a sweaty ball again, I think I need to neutralize my senses by getting drunk, and that's why they created.
No, but they take vows of silence, so they can't even talk about the sweaty balls.
I wonder if they're just full of shit, like how priests are full of shit, and they don't actually do what they preach. No one's that perfect. They probably fall through all the time.
Thank you for watching House.
Why?
Because no one's that perfect. Everybody lies.
True. Yeah, everybody lies. That doesn't.
Going back, he wants to defend freedom of speech or Westboro.
Yeah.
No, let's
please
not talk about this.
Define freedom of speech.
Why don't you Google it?
No, I want your definition. Like, I'm saying Westboro Baptist has the freedom to speak their piece.
There is a distinction between freedom of speech and hate groups.
Hate speech.
I mean,
what's the
in
difference?
America, technically, we do allow hate groups, but
why not?
there's still a different. No, I said we do.
But why not?
Allow.
Why shouldn't we?
Why shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Because they cause destruction, and it's not freedom of speech.
It is freedom of speech.
It's not. It's not. Also, I don't understand how they can like protest all this shit.
Because they're expressing their freedom of speech.
But like, you have to get like
these soldiers.
You have to get
these soldiers whose funerals you do, and they do.
To go to this shit,
yeah,
which is ridiculous.
These soldiers whose funerals they're protesting died for their freedom of speech.
There's irony.
Say whatever the fuck you want.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
I was saying, my gay friend that handed me those 2 books because he himself.
Because then it leads to violent protesting.
No, it doesn't.
There you go.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
When?
Hold on.
When? I don't know. Let's look back through our history, Dave.
And you know what's funny? The most violent protesting actually happened from liberals and not conservatives.
That's not true at
That's
all.
It's fully true.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Rod.
So, in 2 cents, one of them I learned myself that.
Is your thing on? It's not on. How many shots have I had and I figured that out?
That's okay, nigga.
God. Motherfucker! In your fucking face!
Oh, did that on purpose.
Take a shot,
Ziggy
bitch.
pig.
And then after you take a shot, you have to finish your sentence because I'm curious what you were gonna say.
So it drinks so fucking much.
Well, you're a dumbass. That's not my fault.
That's God's fault. I should
That's
blame him.
your fault. Yeah, why don't you blame God? Fuck you, God. You really fucked up with this one.
Dude, God's gonna strike you down with a bolt of lightning.
He's gonna strike you down.
If
He
you
appreciates individuals.
I am an individual.
It's good. I just think because I was anticipating it, it made it feel worse.
Okay, JROD.
Anyways.
Say what you were gonna say.
Hold on, I'm making it in my face.
God.
So what had happened was...
Wait a minute. Okay, so see, you don't like shots of anything either. What kind of alcohol do you like? Like, what do you enjoy drinking? Do you?
Apple puckers.
See? You like mixed drinks, like me.
No, I just like drinking apple puckers by itself.
I'm not the only one that doesn't like alcohol.
And Malibu rum.
Your face is always like my face whenever we take shots of anything.
But it hasn't been like that until
appreciate.
right now. Because right now, I think I didn't want to take the shot. And it was legitimately fucked up.
You always throw a bitch fit anytime we take shots.
But you know, I haven't thrown a bitch fit until right now. Because
I know.
I had it minded because it tastes like candy. But anyways, going back to my statement. So what happened was... yes, it is unfortunate that we are protected. Shut the fuck up, or I will nut you. Basically saying punching you in the fucking dick.
I will sex you. I will sex with you.
Yes. Like 2 years ago, some neo-Nazis up in the Wilshire area. No.
Really? There were neo-Nazis in LA?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Grew up in the Jewish community area by
but
but they got a permit for a rally. And
I remember that.
And they protested, and people were saying, were they against it?
Because it was a peaceful protest. Yeah.
It was, but because even though it was a peaceful protest,
but it can lead to an
that's why they started
inciting a riot. Yeah,
and
the cops were there.
And a lot of girls in my class were saying it's very unfortunate they had to. It's very sad that they had to do that because I mean it's really sad that they were allowed to protest. I'm like, no, it's sad that we care what they say, that we had to violently still. It's sad that the cops have to be there because whatever they're gonna say is gonna
could incite riots. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like that
and it's
video.
sad that you care too much of what they're gonna say that's gonna kill your day when you could just
Words
walk in
are
and go to
stronger
Starbucks.
than a weapon.
It's like that video. Is it the video on YouTube called the Innocence of Muslims?
Nope.
That incited like some sort of huge riot in like the Muslim world.
I
Where?
watch
Is it
that
in the
movie.
Middle East?
Remember that?
Is it in the Middle
Yeah, it was
East?
a movie that came out like
It was a movie?
last year.
A
It was a
documentary?
video on YouTube.
Yeah, he posted it on YouTube. The actors didn't want to disclose it.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Oh my God, there was so much. Isn't he like in prison?
No, he's not even arrested.
He was in
Why
so
should he
much
be?
shit. He was in so much deep
He
shit.
put out a video, and what happened? Because he was basically making fun of the fact that Muslims like go crazy and kill folks. And they did exactly the same thing that he was making fun of. They went fucking crazy. They started killing folks. It's not their sin.
You're not talking about the guy. Wasn't there a guy that like made like a
I thought it was a
fake
Jesus
documentary
video.
or something?
That was a Jesus video. But anyways, going
Did
to
he
the
make
other
a fake
topic I was saying.
documentary and
Well, anyways.
No, because this ties right into what she was saying. She's like, or what you were saying, which is you can't, because somebody says something, the response is your own. Okay? And if you decide that you're going to respond violently.
Also mentioned how you hated him about the Westboro Baptist people because they shouldn't have a right to it. But my friend that was telling you about the 2 books I wanted to hand you, he studied this and he said...
No, but you're right.
Because when he was in college, he wanted to defend this and say, what was the difference? But because we have the freedom of speech, we have the rights to hate people like the Westboro Baptist people. So we can still listen to them, even though it's hateful speech. We can still... hate on them, have our own groups hate them because we have the freedom of speech, because we are American, we were founded on the right to say what the fuck we want.
I'm just saying that they should
Thank
not
you.
be. I'm
Up
just
top,
saying
Sugar Bear.
the whole reason we started this conversation was I don't think the Westboro Baptist Church should be classified as a church. I think they should be classified as a hate group, and therefore I think they should have to pay taxes.
Well, aside from his
No.
personal
Yeah.
essay that he said,
Yeah.
what I just said,
It's an assembly
they
that
should have to
worships
pay fucking
God.
taxes.
Separate entity
No.
that wants to classify him as hate as opposed
No,
to
because these are a private assembly that does worship God in their own way, as skewed as we might see it.
FYI, a hate group is a private assembly, genius.
That worships
So if you
God
you mean a cult?
together.
Yeah, a fucking hate group can worship a god.
Okay.
But if they're a fucking hate group, then they have to pay fucking
That's what Kevin
taxes.
Smith made Red State about. It was about the Westboro people.
I never saw that.
That was a fun movie.
didn't
Red
either.
State.
The first 10 minutes was like, it made my neighbor kind of awkward and he left.
By the way, did you hear about the guy? He's such a
You mean
badass.
BTW?
No,
Oh.
I don't mean that.
Okay.
Right across the street from the Westboro Baptist Church, this guy who is like a huge gay rights activist, he noticed that he was on Google Maps and he noticed that there was a property for sale right across from the Westboro Baptist Church. So he bought it. He's fucking painting it rainbow colors. It's like a gay center and I fucking love it. He's right across from the center of the Westboro Baptist Church, and he's just like spreading the word of like gay love and all this shit. He's the BAMF of the day. I fucking love
What's
this
his
guy.
name? We should.
I don't know. Google it. I
We've
read about
already
it a
had
few days
BAMF
ago.
for them. Actually,
no, he's a way bigger BAMF for the day. He's
actually,
so awesome.
you know what's funny is he actually
Girl stars welcome first daughter.
Okay, cool, wonderful.
Who?
I don't know. I should click the link. Continue saying your statement.
So, sorry.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Sure.
The rainbow across the Westboro
Oh yeah.
Baptist.
Oh yeah, that's right. So he invited the pastor and his daughter or whatever to have
Who?
like coffee.
Who?
The guy who bought that fucking house that you're talking about.
Okay.
God damn.
I just wanted you to clarify. You can't just like throw out pronouns like
Whatever.
P-Diddy.
Whatever. Seriously. Just
Bitch throwing words like she's smart. Throwing out pronouns.
doesn't-
Like, could you just say throwing out words?
Oh my-
I told you
it's a
simplicity.
pronoun.
Bitch.
Okay, pronoun
My-
is a word that you learned in like first grade.
No,
That's
you-
not a stupid.
my roommate
word.
listened to her for like 3
That's not
seconds.
a
Was like,
word.
That's not a smart
dude, she's
word.
a fucking retard. And I was like, I fucking know.
I didn't say shit.
Nah, I didn't call her a retard. I'm just saying.
I
why
did
can't
not
she
say
use simple
shit.
words?
It's not
Your
your fault
roommate
that you're
was talking
retarded.
so much.
That's
I
God's
didn't
fault.
say
He
anything.
made you retarded.
I didn't say
Blame God.
anything.
And you do.
Sadly,
Every
I'm gonna
fucking
agree.
day.
I'm gonna
With
agree.
me. KLO was silent as
No,
fuck,
instantly.
and he was just
Instantly.
yabbering
He
on.
walks in, and you were a dope ass roommate, and you were so caring for us and being a great guest and the
What?
host, and saying you were like,
Where were
"Hey,
you?
she might
No.
not like this."
That's what I said. I was like, you know, really,
And-
Kayla might not appreciate you smoking weed. Like,
Exactly.
I don't give a
But then
fuck.
automatically, he goes, "She's just mental." What the fuck? He's nicely saying she might not like
He's
it.
being judgmental, saying that I'm judgmental because I don't like
But you're the most
marijuana.
judgmental fucking person ever.
Just because I
Oh
don't
my
like
God.
marijuana.
But you are judgmental.
No. And then-
Everybody's judgmental.
Hold on. And
But
then-
you, like, you're ridiculous.
No, I'm allowed to have an opinion. Just because I don't like marijuana,
That's a good voice of yours,
he's
by the way.
being judgmental.
No, and what really cracked me up, he wanted to make it sure. It's like, you know what? Since
No.
you're being such a bitch in my
JROD.
own motherfucking house,
JROD.
I'm a
you
smoker.
have to
JROD.
say thank you because I went to the
JROD.
kitchen to smoke. I
JROD.
went here to smoke. You haven't said
JROD.
thank you. I'm like, I'm
How
sorry.
long was his rant? He talked forever, and I did not say shit. All I said was thank you.
He did talk for a while.
All I said was thank you.
You guys had
That's
some
all
dialogue.
I fucking said.
All I
Not
gotta
at all.
Say, Dave, this is the one time where it's 2 against 1. I didn't mean to agree with Kayla, but
But
Okay.
I'm in the right.
I
no,
really.
you were in the right because you paid rent in that place, and you nicely said as a host, she may not like the smoke.
But then I said, dude, it's your fucking house.
But then she made it
you
look.
can do whatever
But
the
she made a
fuck you
logical
want.
comment. You can do what the fuck you want, but he still called her judgmental. But then even
I'm
still,
not judgmental. I have an opinion.
exactly no. But he called you judgmental.
I know because
And
he's
then-
judgmental.
He also
Because
called her a
he's
Republican.
judgmental.
It's funny as shit.
Even though he's very peaceful and loving serenity,
He's not.
He was. They're so zen.
He's so
He was
judgy.
still
He's so judgy.
yeah.
Okay, you understand
He's
that
judging me.
I'm
He
peaceful and zen.
Because
I'm
I,
zen.
but you
because
are.
I don't like marijuana,
I
automatically
need-
I'm
You know
a
what, though?
Republican.
I need you
You're
to
not
be
gonna
quiet
go-
just a little bit.
But you know
okay?
what?
Because I don't like
Tone it
marijuana,
down.
I'm automatically a Republican.
But you're not gonna go
Tone
to the
it
next
down,
That's
room
Beatrice.
bullshit.
and smoke marijuana.
I don't
and then
have
come
to
back
listen
out
to
and
you.
say, "Bitch, did you say thank
You,
you?"
you
Yeah.
kinda, you,
That was
Exactly.
rude.
Yeah, that was
We
rude.
understand. She would have said
I said thank you
after the
5
show.
times.
Yeah, but he
More
didn't-
than
he wasn't
that.
paying attention to that because he's like, guys
Yeah.
don't pay attention.
Yeah,
Whatever.
guys are dicks. Yeah.
But I did want some of that wine that he did not offer. What a horrible host he is. God, I was so craving that wine. I was like, nigga, please.
The rest of it.
Take a
There
shot. Take a shot.
No.
You're gonna
Has-
finish this bitch off.
Thank you guys for listening so much.
Yeah.
Peace out. Please binge responsibly.
Please, binge responsibly.
Please.
Yes, that's.
Please. Binge responsibly.
Thank
And
you, because I couldn't
don't
say it.
try.
Hey, I think someone's getting arrested outside.
Don't try.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
We should
Window.
interview him.
I will. Well, let me crack the
We
window
should ask
open.
what he's being arrested for.
We will. Well, we'll let you go. Have a
All
good
right.
night.
Peace out, bitches.
Bye.